Hey, Gary, in your opinion, what makes a good baseball player?
Well, a lot of people have a lot of different opinions on that. My opinion is that if you have the burning desire to be a baseball player, and if you want to pursue that in your future, you need to put in a lot of extra time and devotion. It's just like anything else. If you want to be good at it, you have to put time in, and you have to work at things that'll make you better. If you're slow, you need to work on your foot speed, and you need to work on your strength and your core. All these little things like that make a big difference on the ball player. Once he gets those, he's runs faster, he's stronger, and he becomes a better ball player.
What do you think about the mental side? That's the physical side. How about the emotional side?
The emotional side of baseball is really difficult for kids because you're asking a young 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old in our organization to be an adult, actually, or be somebody that's got control of his emotions early on in his life. And that's pretty tough on kids. So we end up having kids not understanding the game. And our coaches are very good at that. They explain to kids that, and they talk about this all the time, that baseball is a game of inches. Baseball is a game where you're going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still be successful. And it's just hard for kids and parents to understand that. But once we get that across to them, once they realize that, their career in our organization seems to get better and grow faster because they're able to handle defeat, or not defeat, but they're able to handle
so hardships.
the hardships
Yeah.
of the game of baseball.
Yeah.
You know, in baseball, you can hit the ball down the left field line to win a ball game in the ninth inning, and the ball be 2 inches foul, and then the next pitch you strike out, or you can hit it 2 inches fair, and you win the ball game. So baseball is really a game of inches, and if you think about it, 2 inches outside the ball, 2 inches over the inside part of the plate's a strike. The armpits and the knees are the strike zone. Well, what if it's right at the knees, but it's the 2 inches too low? It's a ball. But the young man, we think he made a good pitch because he kept the ball down. Things like that are what kids have a hard time understanding. And as soon as you get them to understand that and talk the talk about, you don't worry about what's happening. You just play the game and play it without a lot of emotion, I guess I'd say the word would be. But you want to play within yourself, and you want to be in control of yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I hear a lot of your coaches talk about, you just need to be disciplined and realize that, even if you, in that inches, that you hit the ball just 2 inches foul, that you're still happy with, okay, I drilled the ball, I did the right thing. Try to find some successes within those 7 out of 10 failures to keep going on.
Right. And we talk a lot about, in the hitting game, if you hit the ball hard, you have to look at it, the hitting a lot different. See, these parents, when they come to us, they think a base hit is where you get on base, and then, well, that's a base hit. Well, it's not a base hit unless you got on safely, and they couldn't get you out. But a lot of them, when they start, they think that he got a hit because he got on base. Well, the guy might have flubbed the ball or dropped the ball and made a bad throw. That's not a base hit. A base hit is a clean base hit where nobody makes an error and they couldn't get you out because you ran too fast or you got there before the ball did. And here's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. You've got to be able to handle that failure. If you don't, we talk a lot about hitting the ball hard, not about getting on base, about hitting it hard and driving it, so you feel good about it. We also talk about squaring it up, little names that you talk it. Square the ball up at the plate. That means get on plane with the ball. That means drive it as hard as you can, and we'll live with what happens. A lot of kids, it takes them a while to learn that, because if you hit the ball hard and they're out, they are upset because they didn't get on base. They have to learn to live with that and go with the flow, because you're going to, percentage-wise, is going to tell you that you're going to, down the line, you're going to be successful getting those base hits the harder you hit that ball.
So being successful, sum it up in one word. What's it take?
That's hard. That's tough. Hard work and dedication.
All right, we've got 2 on you. That'll work. We'll give it to you.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.